Welcome in to Garcelon Field. The perfect day for lacrosse today as the 13-0 Bates College Bobcats, 10-0 in the NESCAC, take on the 7-8, 3-7 in the NESCAC Connecticut College Camels. And we have a great first round matchup for you today. DJ, what are your keys to the game?
Keys for the game for the college is to definitely control the face-off. They had success in their last matchup with Bates with really controlling possession and making sure the Bobcats' offense was slowed down and really frustrating them. For Bates, obviously, the keys are to dominate the wings, get San Fran as much help as possible, and push the pace. Bates is coming in averaging over 17 goals a game compared to Con's 12, and they'll be looking to push that offensive advantage all game long.
Yeah, DJ, as you mentioned, Ben Perens, one of the best face-off men, not only in the NESCAC, but in all of Division III lacrosse. His percentage up around 70%. So a big facet of Connecticut College game.
And he wins the first.
There's a ground ball for Perens right there. And Connecticut College going to settle into their offense. Burke Smith playing defense there on John Cunningham, the midfielder out of Cheshire, Connecticut. Here's P.J. Kelleher directing traffic. Jordan Foster now. Foster, a sophomore attackman.
Good check
Here's
there by
Max
Duke
King.
Brown-Jones.
But nice defense by Duke Brown-Jones, as you said, DJ. And he can stick with the fastest kids out there, as he just showed us. Here's Charlie Grabina, senior defenseman, on the clear. Gets it right up to Dookie, and here he goes across midfield. Bobcat fans out in full force today. They're cheering on their squad from the bleachers. Temps in the mid-70s here in central Maine. Great day for lacrosse. And here's our first look at the Bobcat offense. Charlie Fay over to Kyle Weber. Matt Lestava now, over to Melvin. Back to Fay. Clark Jones, top center. He was a big part of the Bobcats game against Connecticut College in their 16-14 win a couple weeks ago. Weber with a shot. Nice save there. And Jake Bank on the ground ball. Nice job by Jamison Hill.
Yeah, Hill doing a fantastic job there of getting his body in front of the shot. Weber's really known for his high angle shots, but tried to sneak in there with the low-to-low. Keeper was ready for it.
Here's Ross Thompson with the ball, senior midfielder. Thompson up with a nice dodge shot. And I couldn't quite tell if Rob Strain got a piece of that or if it went wide of the cage, but Con going to retain possession either way. Thompson again. Nice D there by Rocco Fantoni. But Con with a recovery. That was Max King again.
Stephen Wolf, nice pressure there.
More stout defense. Here's a shot. Nice shot there. And a goal by P.J. Kelleher, the sophomore attackman out of Walpole, Mass. And he's the leading point scorer for Con College, and he shows us why there. And Con's going to jump out to a 1-0 advantage with 12:37 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, too much time and space there for P.J. Keller. A player of his caliber, that's an easy shot for him. Goes near post and stings the corner.
So Perens back out for another face-off against Sam Francis here. And Francis with a violation. It'll go the way of Kevin Schermacher, who takes it down for Con College. Here's Tucker Mrs. Now Max Trotsky. Sorry, that was Jack Rudder. PJ Kelleher again gets it over to Mrs. And back to Rudder. Rudder shot. Good save there by Rob Strain. Some of the Con attackmen thought that was a goal, but it did not cross the goal line according to the referees. I think they made the right call there.
The freshman keeper doing a great job of keeping his eyes on the ball there. That almost trickled in.
And good to get him a save early. That should build his confidence for the rest of the game. Here's Jake Walsh. Over to Lastava, the shifty freshman attackman out of Western Massachusetts. And here's Charlie Fay, Bobcats' leading point scorer and All-American senior attackman. Gets it up to Kyle Weber, top center. Here's Weber. Over to Jake Walsh, back to Weber. Down to Lastava on the back door. Here's Andrew Melvin, the facilitator from X.
And Kahn switches it to that zone.
Weber over to Walsh. Thought about the shot, but he'll hold off. Good defense here by the Con zone. Lastava shaking and baking, tries to go 5-hole, but another good save by Jamison Hill.
Yeah, that Con zone seems to be frustrating the Bobcats. Their free-flowing offense that we're used to seeing just isn't happening so far.
And it took the Bobcats a while to breach the Con zone in their game a couple weeks ago, so we have full confidence that they'll recover soon enough. And just as we say that, a turnover recovered by Andrew Melvin, who scoops the ground ball at midfield and quickly gets it down to Matt Lastava, who is so dangerous from that left side.
Yeah, Lastava is definitely putting himself in consideration.
And he finds the cutter in Jake Walsh, who dives towards the crease.
Another great save.
I think that was 2 saves there for Jamison Hill.
Jamison Hill really standing on his head here in the first quarter.
Good job by the sophomore goaltender, but the Bobcats going to retain possession. Here's Kyle Weber. Large crowd on hand today. They've been loud. Walsh bounce pass to Weber. He'll recover the ground ball. Back up to Walsh. Over to Melvin. Here's Lastava. Weber now. Down to Melvin at X. Weber can't come up with a pass, but he'll have time to recover. Bobcat fans very vocal here today. Lastava shot wide, but Melvin on the backup. So a nice sustained offensive possession now for the Cats. We'll see if they can capitalize. Here's Jake Walsh. Lastava shot high, but goes too high. And Charlie Fay going to track down that backup.
Yeah, with this zone, it looks like Lastava is going to have that shot available for him all day.
Just a matter of time before he starts putting him home, I would say.
Well, we'll see what the keeper has to say about that. He's been excellent so far.
Absolutely. Here's Clark Jones. He'll turn it over, but recovered by Lastava. Up to Weber, top center, shot, score! Kyle Weber goes low on Jamison Hill, and this one is knotted up at 1 with 8:29 left to go in the first quarter. Kyle Weber with the absolute bomb from top center, and the Cats love to see him get going early.
And that's one of the problems with these zones. The Bobcats have shooters, and they are lethal in front of goal. And you don't want to give them as many opportunities as they've been allowed this first period.
Yeah, Con defense pushed out a little too far there when they saw the ball on the ground, and Lastava recovered and made him pay, finding Kyle Weber up top center. Let's see if Sam Francis can get a big face-off here and give his team another offensive possession. As we've mentioned, very tough to do against Perens. And Perens shows us why once again. He'll lead the fast break. Good D, though, by Burke Smith, who forces the ground ball, recovered by Fred Olbrich. And
he's dispossessed. Great play there.
Nice play by Max Trotsky, the freshman out of Marblehead, Massachusetts. Been very good for the Camels as of late. Here's Kelleher.
Gravina with good pressure applied there.
Kelleher up to Foster. Very rare turnover there by Fred Ulbrich. He's, in my mind, the best defenseman in the NESCAC, maybe in Division III. He just locks down anyone who he marks. And here's Duke Brown-Jones playing some defense on Sean Smith.
And a great check there by Duke, letting the offensive player know he's there.
Foster. Tough angle shot there taken by Maximilian King. But it goes high. Backed up by Trotsky. Here's Foster. Marked by Burke Smith. One of the better defensive middies for the Bobcats, but he can play some offense too. Smith again, going to work on Duke. Good job by Duke Brown-Jones. Shot save. Another big save for Rob Strain. Oh, and that is high.
And that's helmet to helmet.
You hate to see that in the game of lacrosse.
Wow, that very dangerous play there. Hopefully Freddie's all right.
He's got to have his bell rung there. That was just directly to the head, but one of the tougher kids you'll ever meet. And that's going to be a steep hill to climb for this Connecticut College defense, as that's got to be a 2-minute penalty locked in, I would think. We'll see what the call is. It's locked in.
Wow, huge turn of events right there.
And it's 2 minutes on Jordan Foster. That was just straight to the head, and you know that's going to fire Fred Ulbrich up for the rest of this one. And boy, if Foster's being marked by Fred Ulbrich in this game, that's going to be a tough rest of the afternoon for the sophomore out of Las Vegas. So here the Cats will have a chance to put a few on the board. We'll see what they can do on the extra man. They've been good all year. Here's Lastava up to Walsh. Weber now. Shot Weber. Score! His second of the game. And the Bobcats take a 1-goal lead with 6:35 left in the first quarter. Kyle Weber with another cannon from the far side of the field. And they still have 1:33 remaining on this penalty.
Weber showing why he is one of the best midfielders in all of D3 lacrosse. Comfortable with either hand, power in either hand, and unleashes a ruthless shot. Takes off the back of the net.
So the hit to the head by Jordan Foster fires up this Bates offense and propels them to a 1-goal lead. We'll see if they can keep it going here. And this is another big face-off. Eli Cooper getting a chance at the face-off X, and he does nicely there. Both teams fighting for the ground ball here.
Gravina slipped.
And Ross Thompson comes up with it. He'll take it to the cage. Thought about the shot. Thought better of it. And he's going to slow things way down here for Con. Try to burn some of this penalty off. Gets it up to Kelleher.
Yeah, huge break there for Con. Really athletic play by.
Nice stick there by Gravina. Slips again, though. And that's going to be a push on Stephen Bull, the sophomore out of Baltimore, Maryland. Gravina losing his footing twice now in a pretty short time span. So another lost footing there. Field a little slick out there, it looks like. Timeout, Connecticut College. Maybe a little weary of a man down the alley with Fred Ulbrich guarding him. But with 5:38 left to go in this first quarter, the Bates Bobcats hold a 2-1 advantage and are man up for another 36 seconds. Players making their way back out onto the field now. Exciting game here in the early going. 5:38 left to play in the first quarter. Bates with a 1-goal lead over the Connecticut College Camels.
Yeah, you could definitely sense the playoff atmosphere, not only in the stands, but definitely on the field as well. Both teams really throwing everything at the sink, giving 110 effort out there.
Absolutely. Starting to get a little chippy, as playoff sports often do.
You just hope that all the chippiness stays rather clean. We don't want to see injuries at this point in the season.
Absolutely. Bates done a relatively good job of staying out of the penalty box throughout the year. Very disciplined team under Peter Lasagna, who's in his 17th season as the Bobcats head coach. Good stick there by freshman Frankie Spitz, another Baltimore, Maryland product. Gets it up to Burke Smith, and he'll use his wheels over the 50. And the Bobcats going to have 20 seconds here on the extra man. They'll try to put another home. Matt Lastava, tough angle, can't finish. He'll play hockey over to Duke, who will pick up the ground ball. 10 seconds left now on the extra man. Moves it over to Jake Walsh. Weber to Walsh. Over to Melvin. Lastava backdoor shot just wide. Team's all even now. Lastava hasn't been able to find the net yet, but he's been open. And I think it's just a matter of time before he starts to put a few home.
Yeah, he's getting clean looks and good positions.
Here's Melvin at X.
Haven't heard too much from Charlie Fay so start this game off.
Fay nicely covered by Anthony Druin, the Canadian, product of the Salisbury School. First year. Here's Fay, shot, score!
And there he is, right on cue. Charlie Fay unleashes a ripper, low to low, catches the keeper sleeping.
Yeah, the Cats seem to be going low today. They're liking the 5-hole. And it's a 3-1 lead now for the Bobcats with 4:38 remaining in the first quarter. Charlie Fay gets on the board. So 3 goals today from the Bates class of 2017, who's carried this team through a remarkable season, broken several records, not just program records, but NESCAC records, the only team ever to go 10-0 within the NESCAC, and the only Bates team to complete an undefeated regular season. They're going to say Eli Cooper went early there, but Cooper getting some runs at the faceoff X, maybe opting for the quicker faceoff guy against Ben Perens. Turnover there by Jordan Foster. He's had a tough few minutes here with the 2-minute penalty, but Kahn's going to recover. Here's Jackson Kleintz, the attackman, junior out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Kelleher now, top center. Rolls a pass on over to Ross Thompson, senior midfielder.
Thompson's been having himself a game so far.
Here's King. Good D there by Curtis Napton, the Mainer out of Westbrook. Jordan Foster dodges from X on Regan Haas. Broken stick there. So the Bobcats temporarily shorthanded. Gets it down to the crease, and a nice finish there by Sean Smith on the doorstep. Beats Rob Strain high while the Bobcats were shorthanded by a broken stick.
Yeah, nice ball movement, nice patience in front of goal by Sean Smith there.
Not much you can do about that, kind of point blank. Good dodge there right on the crease by Smith. And that'll pull Kahn to within 1 with 3:28 remaining in the first. Sam Francis now back out for another faceoff against Ben Perens. And I don't think the Cats have come away with a faceoff yet today, which is tough to come back from, but with the efficiency of this offense, they can score in a hurry. And just as we say that, Sam Francis wins the faceoff, but quickly depossessed. Burke Smith tries to chase it down but can't quite get there.
John Cunningham with the ground ball.
So another offensive possession. Cunningham's been good on the ground balls today. He's been good coming off that wing. And this needs to be a big defensive stand here for the Bobcats as Kahn settles in with Schermacher.
Kahn doesn't seem unfazed by these number 1 ranked Bates Bobcats. They've played these guys before, and they always play them tough.
Rudder down the alley. He'll take it to X. Rudder marked by Burke Smith. Pick play there. Nicely done by the Bobcat defense, though, by Burke Smith and R.J. Sarka, the Cape Elizabeth, Maine native. Another Bates first here who contributes to this Bobcat squad. Here's Schermacher down the alley. Looks to move it, and he will, to Trotsky. Trotsky, the freshman, been contributing a lot lately to this Camel squad. Off the post there. Nice shot by Schermacher, but it rung the post and bounced back out. They'll retain possession. Here's Masiz. Marked by Rocco Fantoni. And back to Kelleher at X. Here's Rudder. He'll take it to X now. Dodge on Burke Smith. Nice find over to Trotsky, and he'll put it home. Good crossfield pass over to Max Trotsky. And the first year out of the Pingree School, a native of my hometown, Marblehead, Mass, gets himself on the board and brings this game to a tie. It's 3-3 with 1:34 left to go in the first quarter. Another big face-off here. Cats need an offensive possession. Defense perhaps starting to get a little tired, but you know they put in the hours in conditioning, so they've still got some left in the tank. And that's going to be off Perens. And that'll go the way of the Bobcats. Nice work there by Sam Francis. He's got a tough day ahead of him, but does well there to give the Bobcats an offensive look. And Clark Jones going to start things off here for the Cats. Here's Lastava. Walsh now. Lastava. He'll make a move. Get it back to Melvin at X. Over to Walsh. Weber top center. Pick there by Clark Jones. Tries to find him on the pass, but it'll go wide of Weber's target. And with 52 seconds left, Conn College going to have another opportunity here to score a go-ahead goal in this first quarter. Conn College bench asking for a flag. And that one may be on Conn College for playing without a helmet. We'll have to see.
Yeah, it didn't seem like Charlie Fay's check was anything out of the ordinary. The helmet might have just been a little loose. On second thought, it seems like the penalty's going against Charlie.
We'll get you updated with a call here in a second. Ref's talking it over now with 38 seconds to go.
It's been for like the past couple minutes. It's been like switching on and off.
And it looks like it's going to be a slash on the field.
It's working now, though.
Some confusion down on the field here over what the call is. Dave Cornell, head coach at Conn College, out on the field. advocating for his squad. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's going to be a 1-minute penalty on Charlie Fay, and that's all we'll have. Bobcat faithful here urging their defense on to make a big stop. 20 seconds left. And Conn College slowing things way down. Interesting play here with the man-up advantage. Now it looks like they're running a play. Here's Kelleher, and they'll just run out the clock.
Yeah, interesting play there with their dominance on the faceoff so far this afternoon. But that brings us to the end of the period. It's all knotted up here at 3s.
And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. We got you back here now for the second quarter. Conn with 20 seconds left on their man-up opportunity. And the offense now settling it in. They'll wheel it around here. Tough angle shot there by Jordan Foster, goes wide. But nicely backed up. And they'll get another look. They'll move it around once again.
And we're back at full strength for the Bobcats.
All even now. PJ Kelleher settling things down. Shot. Nice save by Rob Strain. And he's had himself a day today. Several big saves.
Yeah, nice for his confidence. Freshman thrown into pretty much the bowling pan.
Yeah, trial by fire here. Good defense there by another first year, Frankie Spitz. He's hounding Trotsky. Bobcat fans calling for a Ward, not going to get it. Good defense here by the Cats. Nice job by Charlie Gravina on PJ Kelleher. He'll knock the ball loose.
What a play by Gravina.
Kelleher falls to the turf, and Gravina recovers the ground ball. Nice play there.
Yeah, Ober gets a lot of recognition as the best defender in the NESCAC, and rightfully so, but Charlie Gravina is not far behind him at all. Both players are excellent, both with the ball in their stick, without it.
Here's Fay, shot, score! Just like that, the Bobcats jump out to a 4-3 lead with 13:30 left to go in the second. And we've said it all season long, when the Bobcats get a possession, it doesn't take long. And they showed that there. First offensive possession in a while, and Fay sticks it home.
Yeah, great job by Fay finding the weak spot in the zone, creeping right in front of the crease, making himself available. And he's a big target, hard to miss, and as soon as he gets the ball, turns and finds that corner.
Yeah, you can't leave Fay open from that distance, and big mistake there by the Camels defense. So it's 2 for Fay, 2 for Weber. Senior leadership on full display today. And the Bobcats need another big face-off here by their senior face-off guy, Sam Francis. Nice job by Clark Jones there. But another good wing play by John Cunningham. Bobcats trying to get the ball from Perens, and they will. Nice job by Sam Francis, and Perens turns it over to Clark Jones. Here's Fay on the fast break. Over to Clark. And bounces right to Melvin. Lastava shot. Another nice save. Jamison Hill. Wow, got that one with the elbow, I think.
Hill seems to have Lastava's number completely so far.
What a ride there by Charlie Fay, though.
And the Bobcat ride has been a thing of beauty all season to watch.
Anthony Druin coughs that one up, and the Cats get another possession. So a little unsettled here. Cats going to try to slow things down. That's not their style, but we'll see what happens here. Kyle Weber, top center. Lastava over to Melvin. Now Weber. Jones to Walsh. Here's Walsh. Lastava. Melvin. Up to Weber, top center. Back to Walsh. Thinks about the shot. Back to Weber. Shot, score! Kyle Weber with the hat trick. And the Bobcats now take a 5-3 lead with 12:11 left to go in the second quarter. DJ, what'd you see on that one?
I saw great ball movement, great man movement there from the Bobcats. Really lulling the defense to sleep, trying to draw them out of position. And Weber, as soon as he gets the ball at the top of the key, releases a tremendous shot. Too much pace, too much time and space for Weber, and that's a goal 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, Weber's been extremely efficient today, and he's got all the confidence in the world when he gets his hands free. That one was just inside the restraining line. And they're going to call Sam Francis there for a push. Here's Cunningham. He's been strong on the wing for the Camels all day. Jordan Foster. He'll take it down to X. Dodge on Regan Haas. And a nice shot there. Diving shot. Goes low on Rob Strain and brings Kahn back to within 1. It's 5-4. Bobcats over the Camels with 11:44 to go in this second quarter. Little bit of a mismatch there with a short stick on Foster. He's, I believe, the Camels' leading goal scorer. So it's back to a 1-goal game, and Eli Cooper back out for another face-off. Perens tries to run the ball down, but it's off him, and the Bobcats going to get a possession here. Nice job by Eli Cooper, the sophomore out of Glastonbury, Connecticut, and the Taft School.
Yeah, and whenever the Bobcats can make the face-off a little murky for Perens, they seem to be having some success. But when he wins it cleanly, and he's off to the races. Wow.
Looks like the refs changed their mind there. Not sure if they said it went off Cooper or what, but either way, Connecticut College going to get a possession. And the Bobcats showing some variety in their face-off guys. I think that's the strategy to try to trip up Perens. Sam Francis, more of a power fogo, whereas Eli Cooper's matching the speed of Perens with his speed. And Jack Rudder going to start things off for the Camels, top center. He'll dodge. Good defense by Duke Jones and Fred Olbrich. He'll cause the turnover. Frankie can't quite come up with a ground ball down there. He'll knock it out of bounds. That's a tough break for the Bobcats. They'll try and recover here. That would have been big, but good defense there by the Cats. And here's Schermacher. Schermacher, the 6'1 senior. He'll try to use his length here on Burke Smith, but he moves it over to Jack Rudder. Duke Brown-Jones having a day out there on defense. And the Cats need his services, as a few weeks ago against Tufts, Scott Baber went down with a season-ending injury. Baber had a phenomenal season for the Cats. Unfortunately, cut short. But as we've said all season, it's a next man up philosophy. And the team doing it for Scott now. And just as we say that, they'll cause a turnover. So good work by the defensive unit. 10-13 left to go. Bobcats hold a 1-goal lead. And here's Charlie Gravina on the clear. Gets it up to Weber. Nice move there by Weber, but he loses his footing. And it looks like they're going to call things getting heated over there on the far sideline. Both coaches
going at it a little bit.
I don't know if they're going at it with each other or the refs, but tension's building over there. We'll see how it plays out. This one's going to go the way of the Bobcats. And Walsh going to start things off, gets it right over to Clark Jones. Here's Melvin, over to Fay. Fay back to Melvin, up to Burke Smith. Sorry, that's Walsh. He'll shoot. And another nice save by Jamison Hill. Nice shot there by Jake Walsh.
Oh, and the Bates ride causes another turnover. Melvin with a nice cross check.
Good effort here by the Bates attack unit, forcing a couple turnovers that could prove costly for the Camels. Let's see if Bates can make him pay. Here's Weber. Down to Melvin at X, over to Fay. Here's Walsh. Walsh up to Listava, top center. Fay, shot! What a play by two parts of the 2.5 men down there in that attack unit. Listava to Fay, who doesn't even know where the goal is because he's got his back turned, but it doesn't matter. He's put the work in, and he's got eyes in the back of his head out there. And the Cats jump out to a 6-4 advantage.
Charlie Fay once again finding the soft spot in that zone, making himself nice and comfortable. And as soon as he gets it, no hesitation, turn and shot, rip. Bobcats extend the lead to 2. 9:08 left in the second quarter.
Once again, lots of noise coming from the bleachers, urging Sammy Francis onto a face-off win. And he'll get it. Good job by Clark Jones coming off the wing. Bates looking to capitalize on the fast break. Here's Fay. Wow, that goal by Charlie Fay. Literally didn't even look at the net. Just knew exactly where he was.
Very instinctive finish, I like
Absolutely.
to say.
Weber top center, over to Walsh. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half. Bobcats look to distance themselves here. Here's Weber. Thought about the shot, holds off.
Bobcats finding their groove offensively here.
Now
looking
starting
a lot
to
more poised.
Started to make that extra pass, and it's paying off for him. Here's Walsh. He'll use his strength.
Turnover there by Melvin.
Nice idea by Melvin, but good defense.
Kelleher with the good play.
That's Jack Bertolini, the midfielder out of Killingworth, Connecticut. Now Kelleher over to Schiermacher. Flag down on the field. We'll update you with the call momentarily. Good defense there by Kyle Weber. He's been out there for a while now, but He's still got some gas left in the tank. Here's Ross Thompson. Brings it out wide. Over to Max King. Foster back to King. King slips up there, and he'll turn it over. Regan Haas tries to recover but can't come up with it. And we're going to find out what this flag is about here.
Looks like they got Freddie Olbrich. He'll spend some time in the box.
So it looks like a 30-second penalty here on Fred Olbrich. They got him for an interference call. And they're going to switch that. It was Charlie Gravina with the penalty. Olbrich back out onto the field. Lots of confusion down here with the penalties today. But either way, 30-second disadvantage for the Bates Bobcats. We'll get another look at the Con Extra Man unit here. Kelleher brings it in. Over to John Creed.
Yeah, this is a huge possession for both squads right now. Get the sense that if the Bobcats can come up with a stop here, that'll really galvanize the troops. And for Con, if they can come away with the goal on this possession, they'll feel like they were right in this game. And there it is, shot.
Shot wide by Ross Thompson, senior midfielder. And it's all even now. Regan Haas back in the game.
But that was a good look for Con.
Absolutely. Had a chance there. Thompson just couldn't finish. But they're going to retain possession here. Regan Haas on Kelleher. That's a mismatch. Quickly slided over. Rocco Fantoni on the slide. Nice job there. Burke Smith causes a turnover there. Maximilian King can't find his target. Nice job by Smith. Right on King's hips. And Burke's going to clear it now. He'll use his wheels right over the 50. And this could be a big momentum builder for the Bobcats, killing off that penalty and now having a chance to go up 3.
The first year Otis Klingenbelt enters the game.
Here's Weber. Down to Otis. Over to Fay. Lastava hounded there, but nice job by Fay to recover. Walsh with a diving grab. That's a Webb gem right there. Walsh to Clark to Weber off the post. Walsh going to track it down, though, and keep possession for the Cats. Nice job there.
That shot was inches away from finding the back of the net. Weber really seems to be in the groove this afternoon. Moving at a different wavelength from everybody else on the field.
Here's Weber. Nice save. Weber went high on Jamison Hill, but Hill saw it the whole way. The sophomore out of Wilton, Connecticut, having himself a day down there between the pipes. Con on the break here. Here's Schiermacher. He'll pass it. And that one's going to be wide. That was Jack Bertolini. Backed up by Kleins. He's been quiet today. Kleins the leading scorer for the Camels. But Charlie Gravina doing a great job on him down there. Good D by Curtis Napton there on Jack Rudder. Rudder moves it on over to Tucker Messiz. 4:20 left to go now in the first half. Bates leads by 2. Schiermacher over to Rudder. Messiz. Good idea there by Masiz, but nice job by Stephen Bull.
Stephen Bull with a wise play right there. A very nice interception and gently places the ball right behind the net for Rob Strain to collect.
Sophomore out of Loyola Blakefield.
He's having a tremendous season.
Yeah, really a nice surprise for the Bobcats. He's stepped in very well to that starting close defense role, and he's been very good there all season long.
Duke Brown,
his
a.k.a.
years.
Dangle, showing off what he has to offer.
Dookie Dangles, nice clear there by number 10. Listava thought about the shot, holds off. Listava been quiet today. Cats would like to get him going in the second half.
Yeah, he's coming off a great 10-point performance last outing against Colby.
Weber shot score, 5-hole again. If there's one area that the Cats have been beating Jamison Hill, it's the 5-hole. And Weber strikes again. It's 7-4. Bates builds their lead to 3. And the Bobcat faithful loves it. The Fatheads are out and about at Garcelon Field down there.
Yeah, excellent feed by Jake Walsh there, faking the shot, and then a nice little slip pass to his roommate Weber, who just unleashes a shot, does what he does best, and that's hit the back of the net.
Weber gets his hands free, and it's tough to stop. So another 3-goal lead for the Bobcats here. 3:13 to go. Sam Francis doing everything in his power to give the Cats another possession. Nice hit there by Francis on Perens. And it's going to go the way of the Bobcats.
Francis showing off that middle linebacker in him.
Sammy Fran using his strength down there on the far sideline. Refs letting the boys play. And the Cats are going to hope that rattles Peren for face-offs to come. But the Cats have another offensive possession at hand, and they'll look to build the lead to 4. Weber to Walsh. Back to Weber.
Yeah, this con zone seemed to be losing a little bit of that continuity they had in the first quarter.
Bates definitely breaching the zone a little bit here. Here's Fay, shot. Back to Fay, shot, score. So twice. Second time's the charm as Matt Listava finds Charlie Fay wide open right on the crease.
The same exact situation twice. The first time he didn't have that bit of luck. Hits his shot off the post. Listava quickly finds him again, no hesitation. Those two have a magic connection. It's been beautiful to watch all season.
And it's a 4-goal lead for the Bates Bobcats. Weber with 4, Fay with 4. But as of right now, that's all they'll need. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. 2:28 left in the second quarter. Bobcats with a 4-goal advantage. But Ben Perens with a big face-off win. Bobcats are starting to find their rhythm there on the face-off, and Khan's going to take a timeout and talk things over.
Yeah, that is a big play by Perens.
We're going to take a moment here to update you with some scores from around the NESCAC, if we can get it loaded up here. Bear with us. Let's go Bobcats, the chant from the fans right now at Garcelon Field. And they're really coming to life now. They can feel it now. 4-goal advantage. All right. So Amherst going into the half with a 5-4 lead over Middlebury. Wesleyan and Williams deadlocked at 6 at half. And Tufts and Bowdoin. Tufts leads by 1. That's a 3-2 lead with 2:27 left to go in the first quarter.
And as all things stands right now, the road to the Final Four seems to be coming toward Lewiston, Maine. If the Bobcats can take care of business for the rest of the afternoon.
So some close games here around the NESCAC. Williams and Wesleyan, that's a bit of a surprise there. Tied up at 6 heading into the half. Wesleyan heavy favorites in that one. And Amherst up just 1 over Middlebury. They've been coming on strong. But back to the game at hand, as Connecticut College going to get a possession here with 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Camel's going to work it around.
Big possession here for the Camels. They really need to get back on the scoreboard.
King and Kelleher exchange. King at GLE. Marked by Regan Haas. King takes it around, but good defense there by Haas, the junior out of Fairfield, Connecticut. Foster tries to find room but can't. Now he'll dodge on Regan Haas. Tough angle there. He'll shoot wide. 1:34 left to play now in the first half. Bobcats hold a 4-goal advantage. And the Camels not going to want to let the Bobcats get another offensive possession with the way things have been going of late. Kelleher slowing things down now at X. He's got a short stick and Dookie dangles, but Duke's been locked down all day today. Wide open, number 4, but a save! Rob Strain stones
Not you,
him.
Fat Jesus. Rob Strain standing on his head.
Not you.
What a play by the freshman.
Stones him right on the doorstep. And Cats on the fast break. Regan Haas passes wide to Lastava. 55 seconds left. What a play by the freshman goalkeeper, Rob Strain.
Yeah, huge letdown with the turnover there, but
Cats riding hard. Trying to force another turnover on a Conn College clear. But it looks like Conn's going to be successful. Here's Cunningham. Lengthy midfielder there. He's got speed. Conn going to slow things down. Look for the last shot here. Just 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Conn really taking things slow in both the endings to these quarters. One of them in which they were up an extra man.
yeah.
15 seconds left. Shot by Kelleher and another save. Rob Strain coming up huge for the Bobcats. That's the first year. And Gravina clears it up to Burke Smith. Ooh, that looked like a high check there. No call. And that'll do it for the first half. Bates Bobcats 8, Connecticut College Camel. We're back for the second half here. Bates College 8, Connecticut College 4. And tightly contested game here in the early going, but the Bobcats opened it up late in the second quarter. And they'll look to continue that offensive success here as we start the third quarter. Sam Francis and Ben Perens back out for another face-off. And a nice win there for the Camels. And they'll draw the flag. That was Alex Calabro on the ground ball, senior out of Newton, Mass. Shot by Jackson Kleintz. That'll go wide of Rob Strain, who had a few big-time saves there late in the second half, or late in the second quarter. But the Camels going to get a good opportunity here early going in the third, as they will go man up. Jack O'Brien with a 30-second penalty.
The Bobcat man down unit, though, has been pretty stellar this afternoon, as they've been all season.
Yeah, you're right about that. Not a lot of success here for the extra man unit for the Camels. We'll see if they can change that. Kelleher. Over to Ross Thompson. Camels working around now. That was Trotsky. Back to Kelleher. Kelleher, top center. Finds Jackson Kleintz right on the doorstep, but he'll shoot wide.
6 seconds left on that penalty.
Good look there for the Camels, but can't capitalize. And things are even. So another failed extra man attempt. But Kleintz puts it right home as Regan Haas was just coming into the zone to make things even for the Cats. And that's a quick goal for the Camels. Bobcats hold an 8-5 lead with 14 minutes left in the third quarter. So a good start here for the Camels in the second half. But we'll see what Sammy Francis can do down there at the face-off X. He'll get another chance against Ben Perens, who's been tough all day and tough all season. And he'll win another there. Looking to dish it off, and he will. Camels on the fast break.
Good check there by Olbrich to slow things down.
John Cunningham with a lefty shot, tucks it in on Rob Strain, and Camels with two quick goals. It's now 8-6.
Explosive start to the second half by the Camels.
John Cunningham, sneaky MVP performance today for the Camels. He's been tough on the wing all game, and that was his first goal, I believe. But he's been a vacuum on the ground balls. He'll get a rest now, as Sam Francis and Ben Perens set to go at it again.
Yeah, the halftime speech by Coach Cornell must have been really galvanizing. His boys are out there playing with an extra juice in their step. A nice little swagger about them to start this second half.
Bounce pass there over to Foster, who's marked once again by Regan Haas. Will Holland coming over on the slide. This is our first look at the first-year defenseman. Holland out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. Here's Kelleher at X. Now Foster. Foster going to work on Kurt Napton down there at X. Crossfield pass. Good D there by Regan Haas on Sean Smith. Here's Kleintz. Kleintz with a tough angle shot, saved by Rob Strain. Nice job there by the first-year keeper. And he'll get it over to Regan Haas.
Who has Weber.
And he finds Weber. Nice job there. Good clear by the Bobcats. Charlie Fay now. Over to Listava. Melvin up to Weber. Listava shot high.
Yeah, Listava can't seem to find the back of the net today.
Weber up to Walsh, top center. Listava misses high again. He's been off today. It'd be big for the Bobcats if he could start finding the back of the net. We'll see what happens as this second half progresses. Weber over to Walsh. Listava again. Shifty move there. Drops his defender. But the ball falls to the turf. Both teams fighting for it. Clark Jones, big ground ball. The junior out of Ohio. Nice job. Weber. Listava again. He's got the shot and he finishes. Nice job by Matt Listava.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
The little guy.
And that has been Listava's motto all afternoon. So much confidence in his ability. He doesn't care if he can't find the back of the net. If he can't buy a goal, for that matter. He'll keep on trying.
And he makes the Camels pay. They've been leaving him open on that back door all day. And he finally capitalizes. And hopefully that's a sign of things to come for the Bobcats. Listava fired up down there. He's a guy who not only makes you miss with his athleticism, but always just seems to be in the right spot, always seems to get open. And he shows that ability there. Eli Cooper back out for another face-off. Bobcats showing some versatility at the Fogo position today. And Perens wins it cleanly. Cooper trails. Nice job by Eli Cooper. But Cunningham comes up with possession once again as Perens dishes it over to him. Here's Schermacher. Now Trotsky. Trotsky shoots wide. Got his hands free down there on Duke, but couldn't finish. Now it's Kelleher down in the corner. Marked by Fred Olbrich. Schermacher looks to set a pick. Won't happen. Gets it up to Jack Rudder. Now Tucker Masiz. Back to Rudder. Here's Rudder once again. Now Schermacher down the alley. Good play there by Duke Brown-Jones. Forces an errant pass, but nicely recovered by Tucker Masiz.
Good D there by Jobin.
Schermacher finds Kleins right on the doorstep, but good job by Fred Olbrich and company to force the turnover and come away with the GB. Now the Bobcats will look to clear. One more there to Duke, and Dookie Dangle is going to get a chance here on the fast break, but he'll pull it out and get it over to Fay, who flops it over to Kyle Weber. They'll do a little exchange there. Here's Listava, down to Melvin. Weber, over to Walsh. Back to Quay. Here's Walsh. Listava again. Melvin coming around the crease. Gets it up to Walsh. Now Weber shot wide. Backed up by 3 Bobcats, though. They'll retain possession. 9 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Bobcats hold a 3-goal advantage. Nice find. Clark Jones cutting up the seam, but stuffed by Jamison Hill.
Jamison Hill is having himself a great afternoon.
Good vision by Melvin to find Clark Jones cutting right up the seam, but A big stop there by the Camels keeper. Here's Kelleher. Now Jordan Foster. Here's Ross Thompson. Makes a move on Rocco Fantoni, but nice slide by Jake Walsh. Good D there by the O-Midi.
Jake Wall showing off his versatility. Boys Latin product.
Kelleher with a shot wide. Nice move there by Ross Thompson. Dishes it over to Kelleher, but couldn't stick it home. Now Jordan Foster. Foster takes it to X. He looks to dish. He will. Ross Thompson, quick slide by Rocco Fantoni. Nice job. He'll rip the shot. Save Rob Strain and ground ball Rocco Fantoni. He'll look for the crossfield pass and finds Regan Haas. Nice clear there. Bobcats have been good on the clear all day. They'll push the fast break. He'll shoot right off the goalie's chest. Tough break there for the Bobcats, and Connecticut College pushes the other way. Foster top center. Here's Blake Chapman dodging down the alley.
Some technical difficulties with the broadcast. If you could bear with us for just a moment, we should have things settled away any second now. But there's a shot, save.
Another big save by Rob Strain. That was Jackson Kleintz right on the doorstep once again. Point blank opportunity, but Strain stuffs him.
Just over 6 minutes left in the period.
We got the video crew working on the technical difficulties. Nothing we can do here in the press box, but we'll do our best. Or we should say they'll do their best to get it back working shortly. As we speak, Curtis Napton, top center, gets it down to Andrew Small. Charlie Fay on a shot with 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Bobcats still lead 9-6. Melvin restarting from X.
Well, for the time being, hope you guys enjoy this radio broadcast.
Fay with a backhand shot right on the crease, went wide. Lastava back in his usual spot. Wes Shrewsbury thought about the shot. He'll take it, goes wide. Second midfielder's out now for the Bobcats. That's the line of Wes Shrewsbury, Kurt Napton, and Andrew Small. Here's Matt Lastava. He's got to match up with a short stick, but makes a crossfield pass to Napton.
A great save.
Kick save by Jamison Hill. Using every body part he can to make the stop. That was a beautiful kick save there for the Camels. Cats working it around once again. Lastava shot wide. He's upset with himself about that one. He had an open look. Here's Melvin spinning around down at X. Camera crew working on getting this back up and running momentarily. Lastava now finds Fay on the doorstep. Fay's going to draw the late flag there. There was a lot of contact after the whistle down on that play. Up high, too. We'll see what the call is. Nice job by Fay to draw the penalty.
Yeah, nothing new for Fay. As we mentioned on last week's program, he does lead the NESCAC, and most time his helmet's been.
Lastava found Fay right on the crease there. And the call is going to be an illegal body check, 1 minute penalty. That's on Timothy Covell.
All right.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have an audio broadcast for you guys momentarily. We're working on getting a new camera up here. Hopefully they can get that done fast, but we'll keep you posted. Still 9-6 Bobcat lead with 3:50 left in the third. Bobcats cause a turnover. Charlie Gravina with a ground ball, and he'll leg it up past midfield. Gets it over to Charlie Fay. Cat's going to slow things down. Jones over to Fay. Fay wide open, shoots off the side of the cage. And they're going to say that possession goes to Connecticut College. Melvin was in a foot race down there with Brian McGuire, defenseman out of Ridgefield, Connecticut. Here's Ross Thompson. Ross Thompson's going to shoot, and he scores. Nice shot there by Ross Thompson from 10 yards out, right in front of the cage. Squeeze it in right inside the post. And with 3 minutes left, Kahn pulls to within 2. It's 9-7 Bates. Sam Francis back out for another face-off here against Ben Perens. And Francis wins it cleanly, moves it over to Melvin. And Melvin's going to settle things down now. Kyle Weber down the left alley, waiting for some substitutions to be made. Now Matt Lastava gets it back to Melvin at X. Errant pass there, and it's going to go the way of Conn College. They'll start it at midfield. Nice play by Rocco Fantoni on the far sideline. And he'll cause a turnover. Nice D there by the Bobcats. And they're going to clear it through Charlie Gravina, who will find Jake Walsh in the center of the field. Walsh uses his legs over midfield. 1 minute and 50 seconds left now in the third quarter. Bobcats with another offensive opportunity here. Lastava at X. Up to Charlie Fay, top center, shot high. Lastava retains possession for the Cats. He'll start things off. Flips it over to Melvin. Walsh top center. Finds Fay on the doorstep. Fay tried to go for the quick stick. And Kahn with the ground ball. This is Jake Bank attempting to clear. Over to Druin. And right up to Ross Thompson. Heads up play by Clark Jones, who picks off a ball as he was subbing out. They look for him on the fast break. Curtis Napton can't find him. 45 seconds remaining. Sloppy lacrosse here. And Connecticut College gets another offensive chance. Here's PJ Kelleher. He wants a slash. Looks like he'll get it. That's Charlie Gravina.
Yeah, that looks like a frustration foul there from Gravina.
Kelleher really selling the call, though. Bobcats fans irate down there in the bleachers. They thought that there was a little bit of acting going on down there by P.J. Kelleher. It did look like a few of those checks weren't quite on the stick.
Yeah, they were a little high. Gravina showing off a little frustration, perhaps with his offense for the turnover there.
Also, probably a little frustration that the live stream's not working.
Yeah.
They can sense it down there. And P.J. Kelleher on the restart. For those of you texting us that the live stream's not working, we are well aware.
We are doing.
But thank you.
Our tech specialists are doing their absolute best to make sure it should be up and running for the fourth quarter. But please enjoy this radio-style broadcast.
10 seconds left to go. Conn College taking it slow once again. They seem content to run out the clock, which I don't quite understand. They're man up again and just running out the clock. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bobcats 9, Conn 7. And we'll have you back for the 32 seconds left on this Conn College man-up opportunity. As we start the fourth quarter, Bobcats lead 9-7. Kelleher top center. Shot by Ross Thompson goes wide. 20 seconds now. Bates man down defense been very stout all day. We'll see if they can continue that here. Looks like we just got another camera, and they're working on setting it up now as Conn College will turn it over. There's 7 seconds remaining on Charlie Gravina's 1-minute penalty. And the Bobcats are going to clear, and it's now all even. So another big boost provided by the Bobcat defense. And the Cats are on the fast break. Here's Jake Walsh. He'll take it out wide. Now Kyle Weber. Over to Clark Jones. The Cleveland boys exchange a pass.
Yeah, this Conn zone really seems to be finding its bearings here in the second half after a shaky second quarter. They're back to frustrating the Bobcats, making shots very difficult.
Cats turn it over there. And Max Trotsky settles things down for the Camels. Here's Kelleher, top center. Camels make some substitutions. and they'll work the ball around in their offensive set. Kelleher spins on Duke Brown Jones. Nice defense there by Duke. Charlie Fay down there providing some good work in the defensive end. Shot Kelleher, good save. Once again, Rob Strain. He's been excellent in the late stages of the first half and the early stages of this second half. And the Bobcats are going to have a chance to clear. Camera being set up as we speak here. Otis at X gets it over to Lastava. Now Jones. Walsh and Jones play catch. Otis on the doorstep, thought about the shot, but pulls it back down to X. Over to Lastava. Weber with the shot. Bounces off someone in front of the net, but Otis on the backup. Kyle Weber now. Back to Walsh. Back to Weber. Fay and Weber play catch. Weber with a shot. Tries to go 5-hole, but saved. Possession going to stay with Bates. Not quite sure what the call was on the field, but Bates' offense going to get another chance. Cats still leading 9-7 with 11:40 to go in the fourth. Otis at GLE gets it down to Fay. Finds Clark Jones cutting towards the net. 2 posts. Clark hit the post and Lastava hit the post. Walsh rips one from top center. Can't find the net. Good pressure here by the Bobcat offense, though. Lastava with a great chance, and Clark Jones cutting down the seam with a great chance.
And the con coach is all the way at the 40-yard line. 2 flags thrown.
2 flags down on the field. I think one was by a player, and one might have been an unsportsmanlike on the con bench. So that is really going to hurt. That could be a 2-man down, potentially locked-in penalty. Oh, wow. Another hit. Walsh with a shot low, and another save by Jamison Hill. Sophomore keeper having a big day for the Camels. He's really keeping his team in the game.
Yeah, without him, we don't know what the scoreline would be.
Several flags down on the field. We'll keep you posted. All against the Camels. Coach Cornell still irate over on the sidelines. Players trying to calm him down.
Yeah, Cornell looked like he was trying to play some defense. He was so far into the Bates side of the field. Wonder what he was so upset about. We'll try to find that out for you guys.
It's going to be a locked in.
I don't see a number, sorry. Yeah, the windows.
Refs discussing the penalties down there, talking it over with both coaches.
Yeah. Then that's just layer 1. Yeah.
Penalty.
No, nothing pops up.
Clients will serve that. And a minute penalty is locked in. So a tough hole now for the Camels defense.
Yeah.
And Melvin's going to start things off for the Cats. Gets it right over to Lastava. Weber and Fay play catch. Fay top center. Over to Walsh. Back to Fay. Here's Weber.
Yeah, so I just messed with all of that.
Now Weber. Back to Fay.
Like it was working perfectly.
Here's Fay. Thought about the shot. Pulls it out. Gets it to Walsh. Down to Lastava. Melvin on the doorstep. Couldn't come up with a pass. Nice look by Lastava.
Until the third quarter, and then it just went black.
And they're going to call a push.
Delete the video.
Bobcats can't believe it. They're going to hold Kahn, who tried to get a quick restart. Refs pull him back to just outside their crease. Bobcats fans not happy with that call.
Just like the intensity thing, and it's still just black. Yeah. Yeah, on there.
John Cunningham with a long clearing pass to Ross Thompson. That's successful. Thompson scoots by Fred Olbrich, tries to find Cunningham. Cutting towards the center of the net, but can't do it. Regan Haas going the other way for the Cats. And he's picked off by Alex Calabro. And Kahn is out the other way. Over the midfield line. Sean Smith now at X.
Okay. Yeah.
Good deed there by Stephen Bull. Now Will Holland slides over to him. Smith back with the ball now, top left. He's marked by the first year, Will Holland. Foster takes it down to X and dishes it over to PJ Kelleher, top right. Rudder subs in from the con sideline.
Yeah.
Rudder top center now. He gets it over to Ross Thompson. Quickly slid over to by Frankie Spitz and Burke Smith. Now PJ Kelleher going to go to work on Clark Jones. Bobcat fans asking for a stall warning here. Kelleher picked off by Fred Olbrich. He was trying to get the pass up to Foster, but good defense there by Freddie, and he'll collect the ground ball and leg it up by himself. Dishes it off to Burke Smith, and the Bobcats are on the offensive. Here's Melvin. Cats settle it down as they make substitutions. Kyle Weber now with the ball.